So today, guys, I'm excited because we finally brought back a build that I used to have a ton of fun running with in the past updates, but I will say in title update 16, it even got better because some of the pieces that we now can use with it make it even stronger. As you're seeing, we're able to one-shot some of these guys without even getting headshots, but most of them with those headshots. And I am going to be showing you the least powerful version of this build, because if you happen to have a raid exotic, it does get even more powerful, but I'll explain that in this video. But you're seeing, look at this, just one tapping these dudes, boom. Oh, this is just beautiful, guys, and I think a lot of you guys are going to love this, and a lot of you guys are gonna have fun with this build if you guys haven't tried this, or if you haven't tried the new version of this build, because we made some tweaks to it and it's even better than before. As you're seeing here, just look at these NPCs taking it, and all you have to do is concentrate a little bit and these headshots come easy. And for all of you guys who say you could do that on PC but not on console, this is using a controller on the PlayStation 5. So yes, this is possible for all of you controller users. So don't think you guys can't play with this build on console, and it's even better than ever. So hopefully you guys are ready for this. Hopefully you guys are excited after you guys saw this gameplay, and hopefully you guys are ready for what I'm bringing you guys here. So let's get into the build. So you guys might have noticed, yes, we were running the exotic Desert Eagle, the Liberty, and if you guys actually have the exotic Regulus, which is from the raid, you guys can use that too. Both of these builds work well together. The reason why the Regulus outperforms it a little is because of the talent that's on there. But you can also see that I have my Regulus at 10% weapon damage from expertise, and then my Liberty is at 2. Both come with pistol damage, but the Liberty does come with damage targets on cover versus the headshot damage. Now, the reason why the exotic pistol from the raid is so cool is because of the talent headshot kills create that 5-meter explosion, dealing 400% weapon damage and applying bleed to all enemies you hit. And that's why I like it. If you have it, you guys can use it, but I really wanted to showcase the Liberty to show you that this one works really great. Now, hits grant 2% weapon damage, stacking up to 30 times. Headshots consume all stacks, repairing your shield 3% per stack. Now, even though the Regulus does have 10% headshot damage, remember you get 5% headshot damage on the Liberty sight. Plus, you also get the 10% damage to targets out of cover. So this is actually the one that I'm using, and I think a lot of you guys will enjoy this and have fun running this right here. For the mask, we're running the Punch Drunk mask. Now this is gonna give you 20% pistol damage from the Douglas and Harding. It also has 15% weapon damage, another 20% headshot damage, 8% weapon handling, and then I have a 10% headshot damage mod. Now you guys can get this same exact mask this week from the Countdown vendor, 75 Countdown credits, and then you could just roll weapon handling onto it. Also, Miss Mendoza has it this way if you wanna use regular credits. So there's 2 different ways you guys can get this mask. Don't miss out. The rolls are a real thing. I think the weapon damage is almost maxed out. Headshot damage is always maxed out. And then it comes with crit chance versus the weapon handling that you see on my build. Now for the chest, we have the Chain Killer, the Name Walker, and Harris piece with that 5% weapon damage. All reds, weapon damage, headshot damage, more weapon handling to help control the Liberty or the Regulus. And then it comes with Perfect Headhunter. After killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals an additional 150% of that killing blow's damage. Now that is capped at 800%, but it actually moves up to 1,250% because we have over 150% headshot damage on this build. We also have a 10% headshot damage mod. Now for the holster, we have the Picar's holster. Remember, this gives us 10% skill haste, but what it really does is it gives us the chance to have a core attribute of armor, but also get 15% weapon damage from it. So we're actually having a blue and a red roll on here. Plus we have that headshot damage roll. Now, ideally, once I'm allowed to re-roll this core attribute from armor to red, I'm going to. So I have a total of 30% weapon damage on this one piece, and it's gonna make this build hit even harder, and no enemies are going to have a chance. But for now, I do like the extra blue armor roll because that's gonna make our Bulwark shield a lot stronger, and you'll see in a second. For the knee pads, we have the Foxperry knee pads. We have weapon damage. We have the multiplicative damage of 8% damage to targets out of cover. And then we have that 10% headshot damage. So more reds, but this is a meta piece for this build. For the gloves, we're running the contracted gloves with weapon damage, 8% damage to armor, and more headshot damage. So you guys get it. headshot damage all on this build, and it's how you want to run it, so that way you guys can one-shot those enemies. And finally, we have the Memento backpack, weapon damage, armor, skill tier. Plus we have headshot damage mod, and obviously kill confirm is great, especially for these hard-hitting builds. This one gives you 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, 3% armor regen. But look at this, every time we pick up a trophy, we're getting 25% additional weapon damage for 10 seconds. We're getting additional 20% bonus armor and 5% skill efficiency. Now what that's gonna allow us to do is to one-shot these enemies, because the more damage that you can get, especially when I pick up these trophies, even if I don't have Headhunter stacked, I should be able to one-shot these guys. Because remember, that's 25% extra weapon damage just for picking up a trophy. And once you get Headhunter running, these guys' heads just start to pop off. And as you guys seen, I did guarantee I was gonna show you a little bit of the Regulus in action. And this is why, because look how powerful it is. And that's why the Memento is so powerful, because it's going to allow us to make our Bulwark Shield even more powerful. As you guys see, it's tier 4, because we have 1 yellow from the Memento, 1 blue, plus we have another blue roll, plus we get 1 tier skill for running the specialization, the technician class. And that's gonna put us at almost 10 million health points on our shield, with running 2 5% shield health mods on the shield itself. And then I pair it up with the artificial, and what that's gonna do is it's going to repair the shield for 36%. So every time I do get one of those healings, it's going to help, because it is tier 2, because we have 1 yellow from the backpack and obviously 1 from the technician class. So yeah, that is the build, guys. It's amazing. In Title Update 16, it's so good, and I can't wait to make it even better in Title Update 16.2, where I can roll another red on this build. And what's even cool about this build is, even if you miss those headshots with the Liberty, you're building that extra weapon damage. And look how fast I take down this tank with straight body shots. And then I'm able to get into cover because the armor regen's kicking in. So the survivability is there once you're at full stack, and then you can get back to business, knocking out these headshots and then just moving on, right? Because that's where this build definitely shines, when you get Headhunter chain killing, right? And that's what you guys are gonna find out about this build. A ton of fun and a lot of damage. And this is probably one of my favorite builds to run when I just wanna go destroy everything, when I just wanna one-tap everything. This right here is that build. So let me know what you guys think about this build. It's better than ever, and it's even going to get even more better in Title Update 16.2 once we're allowed to re-roll the Picar's holster. So I wanna know, how do you run yours? And did you guys enjoy the fact that I showed you a little bit of gameplay with the more powerful version, but I also showed you most of the build using the Liberty, because it's an exotic that most of you guys can get. All right, guys, we'll wrap up the video here. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. If you enjoyed the video, hey, leave a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, nothing but skills out.